So I'm just making sure the live stream works, and then we can get started. Can you see how it looks? I'll put the link in here. So I'm just making sure the live stream works, and then we can get started. Can you see how it looks? Okay, but I'm not able to change. Okay, we're gonna get started. Okay, Bismillah. Today's categories are Islamic months, Hajj and Umrah, Islamic basics, Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, the 99 names, and from the Sunnah.
Islamic basics 200.
Islamic basics 200.
Okay, sorry, just give me 1 second.
300 gadi.
Okay, 300. Total 300 puta.
Okay.
200.
So Islamic basics, why is that showing?
200.
Okay, and remember, as soon as I read the prompt, the first team to write beep in the chat. Let me just put this. The first person to write beep in the chat. Oops, sorry. First person to write beep in the chat after the question prompt is read fully will have a chance to answer the question. So Islamic basics for 200, right?
Mhm.
Okay. These are the 4 schools of thought / Sunni jurisprudence. The Qamars,
Hanafi, Shafi, Hanbali, and Maliki.
and that is correct. Okay. So Fatima, you want to do the points?
Is he mad? Ikman is mad.
Sorry. Okay, Qamars, you guys are at 200 and you have control of the board.
The 99 names 200.
99 names for 200. The Prophet ﷺ said that whoever commits Allah's names to memory will blank. Ichman?
Who will enter Jannah?
That is correct. Okay, you guys have control of the board.
No. 300 is the 99 names 300.
99 names 300.
99 names for 300. This is the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that was new to the Quraysh because it was a word that did not exist before. Anyone? Team Ali? That's Ibrahim, that's you.
Ar-Rahman.
Ar-Rahman is correct. Oh, I'm supposed to do this. Okay.
You just keep shaking the baby a lot.
Okay. And you have control of the board. Team Ali, you have control of the board.
Sorry. The 99 names for 100.
Why is this so small today? This is the meaning of Ar-Rahim. Ichman got it first.
What is the merciful? What is the most merciful?
Okay. And that is correct. So you guys are now at 300, tied with Team Ali. Oh, God.
Paranota.
We will. Okay. And you have control of the board.
Okay.
Islamic basics 300.
Islamic basics for 300. It is blank to give salams and blank to return the salams. Islam jam triple whammy.
It's far to give, no, it's far to, it's sunnah to give salams and far to change the salams.
Put it in a question form, remember.
Who is, what is sunnah to give salams and what is far to change the salams?
That is correct.
Me put jana.
So that's 300 for Islam. How do you pronounce your Islam jammy triple whammy?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And you guys have control of the board.
Islamic months 100.
Islamic months for 100. This is the first month of the Islamic calendar. Remember, you have to wait until after I finish the prompt to type beep in the chat. Islam jam triple whammy.
Muharram.
Muharram is correct. So that you guys are now at 400 and have taken the lead with that, and you have control of the board.
Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam 200.
Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam for 200. This is what pilgrims pray 2 rak'ats behind once they finish tawaf. The Qamars.
Maqam Ibrahim.
Oh, sorry, can you repeat that because you were cut off?
What is Maqam Ibrahim?
Put in a question.
What is Maqam Ibrahim?
Oh, you said that. I'm sorry. You're a little bit cut off, but yes, that is correct. And then that was 200. So you guys are now tied with Islam Jam Triple Whammy, and you have control of the board.
From the Sunnah 200.
From the Sunnah for 200. Just so slow today. The Prophet ﷺ said, "A human being fills no worse vessel than his stomach. It is sufficient for a human being to eat a few mouthfuls to keep his spine straight. But if he must fill it, then 1/3 for blank, 1/3 for blank, and 1/3 for blank." Team Ali?
What is food, drink, and air?
That is correct.
Yeah.
What was it? So you guys are at 600, and you have control of the board. That was 200. Did they have 600? 500. 500. Oh, okay.
The 99 names for 500.
The 99 names for 500. This is the number of names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that are mentioned in the Quran. Put the timer on. Okay. The answer is, what is 81? So because nobody got that, Team Ali, you still have control of the board.
Okay. What is the 99 names for 400?
This is the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that refers to him knowing the count of things. Wait until I finish reading the question, guys. The Qamars, or did you guys? No, I think that's from before. Anyone? Okay. What is al-Muhsi? Okay, Ibrahim, Team Ali, you guys still have control of the board?
Prophet Ibrahim for 500.
These are the 2 pieces of news that the angels that came as guests to Ibrahim alayhi salam's house brought. Alrighty. The answer is, what is you are going to have a son, speaking about Ishaq alayhi salam, and we are going to destroy the people of Lut alayhi salam. Okay? And you still have control of the board.
Prophet Ibrahim for 400.
Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala how he could bring life back from death. So Allah commanded him to do this. Team Ali?
To take 4 pieces of bird and put them on. Oh, sorry. What is take 4 pieces of bird on 4 mountains, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would bring them together?
That is correct. And that puts you at 900 and you're in the lead and still have control of the board.
Prophet Ibrahim 300.
This was the name and occupation of Ibrahim alayhi salam's father. Team Ali?
Who is Azar and idol maker?
Yep. And that was 300 to 1200. And you still have control of the board.
Prophet Ibrahim 100.
Why does this take forever to load? These are the sons of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam who are mentioned in the Quran. The Qamars. You remember, guys, you have to wait until after I finish reading. You guys are on mute.
Who is Ishaq and who is Ismail?
That is correct. And that puts you guys at 500. Just pushing you ahead of Islam Jammy triple whammy. And you have control of the board.
Hajj and Umrah 200.
Hajj and Umrah for 200. This is what the Jamarat represent. Team Ali?
What is the Shayateen?
Okay. And you can... That was 200? Oh. Thought it was 100. And you have control of the board.
Islamic Basics 500.
Islamic Basics for 500. These are the mandatory parts of the body that need to be washed for wudu. The Qamars?
What is the mouth, nose, face, arms, hair, ear, and feet?
No, that is incorrect. After the Qamars, Team Ichman?
What is Naren?
Yeah. This is no.
What is?
What is? Okay. Hand.
Arms.
Arms.
Mhm.
Face. Head. Hair and feet.
That is correct. So that puts them at 700. No, it was 400. That was 500. Are you sure? Okay. No, that was a 500. That was a 500. Yeah. So then they're at 800. Okay. And you have control of the board.
Hajj and Umrah 300.
Hajj and Umrah for 300. Making Umrah during this month is equal to the reward of Hajj. Team Ali?
Oh.
What is Ramadan?
That is correct. That was 300? Yes. Okay. You have control of the board.
Islamic Basics for 400.
This is the only thing that can alter predestination. The Ichman? Oh, sorry. Sorry, repeat that.
What is dua?
That is correct. So now you, that was not 300, that was 400. So you guys are now 1200 and you have control of the board.
From the Sunnah.
300.
The Prophet ﷺ said that the only thing that this food could not cure is death. Team Ali.
Oh, honey.
What is black seed?
That is correct.
Oh.
So you now have control of the board.
That black seed.
From the Sunnah 500.
From the Sunnah for 500. These are the most beloved acts of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Islam Jami triple whammy.
Obeying your parents and praying.
No, that is incorrect. Team Ali.
Acts that are done consistently, even if they're small.
Yes, that is correct. And you still have control of the board.
From the Sunnah 400.
The Prophet ﷺ said that whoever performs wudu and then does this will have all of his past sins forgiven. Ichman,
What is 2 rakah Sunnah?
and that is correct. And that was 400? Yes. Okay, you have control of the board. You guys were muted.
And then
Islamic month 300.
Islamic months 300.
Mhm.
These are the 2 ways that the Islamic months are calculated. Ichman,
What is after Hijrah and before Hijrah?
no, that is incorrect.
Wait.
Islam Jami triple whammy.
The 2 ways that Islamic months are calculated are 30 days and 29 days.
No, that is also incorrect. The correct, if anyone wants to give the correct answer, just for, it's not worth any points since this was answered incorrectly twice. Want to give it a try?
Is what? Well, I say what is calculation and moon sighting?
Yeah. So it's a tabular method / calculation and moon sighting. But since the question is dead, you don't have any points. Since nobody got that correct, Ichman, you still have control of the board.
And then
Hajj and Umrah 400.
Hajj and Umrah 400.
Annuity.
The date that the Prophet ﷺ performed the farewell tawaf, and it's just the month and day. The Qamars, did you guys? No? Okay, that was from before. All right. The answer is, what is the 13th of Dhul Hijjah? So you still have control of the board.
Hajj and Umrah. No,
500.
Islamic months 200.
This is the month that the Quran was first revealed.
Is it my turn?
Yes, yes,
Oh, what is Ramadan?
that is correct. That was 200. You have control of the board.
From the Sunnah 100.
These are the days during the week that the Prophet ﷺ used to fast. Islam jam triple whammy.
Monday and Thursday.
Put in a question.
What is Monday and Thursday?
Yes, that is correct. So you guys are still at a negative, but hopefully you'll come to a positive soon, and you have control of the board.
Islamic months 500.
This is the Gregorian year that the Hijri calendar started. Islam Jami triple whammy.
786.
No, that is incorrect. Team Ali? But you muted yourself.
What is 623?
Nope, that is incorrect. Correct answer is 622. So Islam Jami triple whammy, you have control of the board.
Hajj number 500.
The name of the Hajj where no Umrah is performed. Ichman?
Parne.
Hajj. What is Hajj Kiran?
No, that is incorrect. Anyone else? Team Ali? You keep muting yourself.
Hajj Tamattu?
No, that is incorrect. I can't do math. 1700. The correct answer is Hajj Ifrad. It's a Hajj where no Umrah is performed. So it's just Hajj alone. Islam Jam triple M, you still have control of the board.
400 Islamic months.
This is the Sahaba who suggested that the Islamic calendar start after the Hijrah. Islam Jam triple M.
Umar ibn Khattab.
Put in a question.
Who is Umar ibn Khattab?
That is correct. Right. And you still have control of the board. There's 2 more questions.
Okay. Hajj number 100.
The rituals of this prophet are what Muslims follow on Hajj. Islam Jam triple M.
Ibrahim, Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam.
Question. Remember to put in a question.
Who is Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam?
Yes, that is correct. And then the last question before we move to our final Jeopardy is Islamic basics for 100. This is the number of pillars of faith. Ichman.
What is 5?
Nope. Islam Jami triple whammy.
6.
Yes. Alrighty. So that takes us to our final Jeopardy. So for final Jeopardy, the Qamars and Islam Jami triple whammy, since you guys are at 0 and negative, unfortunately you can't participate, but you can still try to figure out what it is and see if you get it. So let me wait 1 second, let me edit.
This is the last question.
Yes.
നമ്മൾ മ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യേണ്ടേ അവർക്ക്
So you have to select the amount of points you want this question to be worth. And then you'll have, once you give me that, you'll have 30 seconds to answer the prompt in the chat. And I've edited the chat settings so that you can only chat directly to me. So how many points do you want your question worth for Team Ali and the Ichman?
Once again, you can only bid as much as you have, right?
Yeah,
And this is the last question. This is the end of the game.
the last question is the ending of the game, yeah.
Okay. So right now we just give you how much we're bidding.
Yep. Alrighty, and I'm just waiting for Ichman's. Okay. Here is the question. This is the description of the final cow that Bani Israel sacrificed as instructed by Musa alayhi salam. So make sure you do all the descriptions and put them in the chat to me. So Islam Jam Triple. Wait, why did Islam Jam Triple Whammy respond? Oh, okay. You guys got one of the descriptions correctly for yellow. And then Team Ali said, what is no blemishes, grazing, or drinking? That is, got you guys, between the two of you guys, you got some answers correct. So we'll go through what the answer is. It is what is middle-aged, yellow, non-working, and free from fault or blemishes. So Team Ali put 0 points for this. The Ichman team put 800 points for this. So they're at 0, which means since the top 2 teams advance, we actually have a tiebreaker between the Ichmans and the Qamars. Because you guys are both at 0, we'll just make this worth what? 200? Well, it's a hard question. So 500. Okay. You guys ready for the tiebreaker? So it's just between you two. Alrighty, bismillah. This individual will be the only one-man ummah on the day of judgment. You guys would just message it to me, like what the answer is. Okay. And Ichman, do you guys have a response? I haven't received a response from Ichman. Okay, and the correct answer, so the Qamar said Prophet Isa, which is not correct. The correct answer was what Team Ichman put in, which is, sorry, who is Zayd ibn Amr. So you guys have gotten 500 for that, which puts you at the top 2 to move on to our semifinals, which is next Saturday, inshallah. For Islam, Jammy, Triple Whammy, and the Qamars, thank you guys so much for participating. And make sure you watch our semifinals and finals next weekend, inshallah. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
All right.
Stay safe, everybody. Assalamu alaikum. Ramadan Mubarak.
Ramadan Mubarak.
എങ്ങനെ leave it?
Where do I go to? Alrighty. Assalamualaikum, everybody. Sorry, our other game before this ran over a little bit. Let me just open up your game. And do you guys want to do a quick introduction for what your team name is and who's on your team?
Yeah, of the family.
Alrighty.
Oh my God.
All right, Sister Maryam, we're going through the introductions. Is that right? Is right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay, so Sami Muhammad's family here, Zoya, my daughter, and my wife Shamim here next to me.
Oh, what is your team name? Are you
Bunnies,
oh,
but
you guys are the bunnies.
that's my daughter's something she chose. So
I love that name. Let me just correct the thing. Okay, bunnies. We have the Akhtar family introduce themselves. Oh wow, you guys called yourselves the champions. Tell us a little bit about your team.
Go, you say it. You say it.
Yeah, we're the champions. I'm Hadia. This is Sana, and this is Basit. That's my dad.
Your dad doesn't have a name. He's just your dad.
I'm Rasul.
Assalamualaikum. Okay, and we have the last team that's participating today, the Hussein family.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Aisha. This is my husband Usher, and then 2 of my kids, Hafsa and Hamza.
All right, assalamualaikum, guys. Are you guys ready to play Jeopardy?
Yes.
Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, let me know when you're able to see my screen. And I'm gonna read this issue.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, make sure I open up the chat. Okay, so this is, thank you guys for participating in ISCJ's first ever Islamic Jeopardy for Ramadan. This game is going to be just like Jeopardy on television. We chose a team at random to start, choosing the number generator, and the team that's going to start is the Hussein family. Yeah. Okay, so the Hussein family, your team is going to start. So once we start the game, you will choose a category and point value. I will read the prompt for the question, and then the first team to type beep in the chat, once the prompt is fully read, will have a chance to answer the question. Just like Jeopardy, you have to answer in the form of a question. If the team gets it correct, they'll get the points worth for that question. If they get it incorrect, they'll have that many points subtracted from their total points. And the next team to type beep in the chat will have a chance to answer the question. Once a question is answered incorrectly 2 times, we're not going to play the question anymore. And then just remember to type to save the responses in the form of a question. If you guys want to try the chat right now and just put beep in the chat so that we can make sure that it's working for everybody. Cool. Akhtar family, bunnies. Oh, just make sure that you have it set that it's to everyone in the chat so that everyone can see it instead of to privately. So I have the Akhtar family. Cool, that's everyone. All right. And then I'm a competitive person, so a suggestion that I give to everybody is just type beep, and then as soon as a question is answered, you can just click enter instead of having to type out beep. There will be 6 categories with 5 different questions ranging from 100 to 500. Okay, God knows what happened. Unlike actual Jeopardy on television, we won't have a double Jeopardy round until our final game. So if you make it to our final game, you'll go to a double Jeopardy round. And we won't have a daily double. After we go through all the questions and categories, we'll have a final Jeopardy round, which is 1 question. Each team will type in the chat, and at that point, I will set the chat settings so you chat directly to me. How many points you want that question to be worth? And then once I read the prompt, every team will have a chance to answer, to put their response in the chat, and you'll have 30 seconds. You're only able to put the amount of points that you have. So if you are at 0 or at negative points, by the time you get to Final Jeopardy, you won't be able to participate. And then at the event there's a tie, we'll do another Final Jeopardy round for the teams that are tied to figure out who will be moving on. The top 2 teams will be moving on to the semifinals and finals. Alrighty, excuse me 1 second, because there is an issue with the sound, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Alrighty, so today's categories are Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Ramadan, Salah, Quran, the Unseen, and Sahaba. So we're going to start with the Hussein family. You can choose a category and point value.
Let's do Sahaba 100.
Sahaba for 100. And remember, as soon as I fully read the prompt, whoever types beep in the chat gets to answer the question. This was the first wife of the Prophet ﷺ who he had 6 children with. The Akhtar family.
Who is Hazrat Khadija radiallahu anha?
That is correct. And now you have control of the board.
Quran for 100.
Quran for 100. This is the number of prophets mentioned by name in the Quran. The Hussein family.
What is 25?
That is correct. And you have control of the board.
Let's do Sahaba 200.
Sahaba for 200. He was referred to as the lion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Hussein family.
Who is Hamza radiallahu anhu?
That is correct. So you guys are now at 300 and have taken the lead and still have control of the board.
We'll do Sahaba 300.
Sahaba for 300. These two were the first shuhada of Islam. Champions?
I don't know. 5 seconds. Hurry.
Do you have an answer?
No.
Just skip from mine.
Okay. The Akhtar family? Sorry.
With Hazrat Sumaya and her husband, Ammar.
No, Ammar is actually the name of her son. And then just for points, because we're not going to continue, not for points, but for fun, does anybody think they have the answer to the question? And this was what? 300, right? Okay, the answer is, you guys got it somewhat correct, but unfortunately for a Jeopardy, there is no partial answers. So it's who are Sumaya radiallahu anha and Yasser radiallahu anhu. So you gave us the son's name. Who has control of the board? Oh, Hussein family, you still have control of the board.
400.
I'm sorry, what for 400?
Sahaba for 400.
Sahaba for 400. This Sahaba got angry when someone tried to prevent women from praying in the mosque. The Akhtar family? Wait, sorry.
Hazrat Umar.
Can you repeat that?
Hazrat Umar.
No, that is incorrect. Bunnies, do you want to try?
Yeah, we had the same answer. Umar bin Khattab.
Okay. Anybody else? Oh, wait, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. No, the correct answer. Okay. The correct answer is his son, who is Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu an. So you guys still have control of the board for the Hussein family?
We'll finish off the category 500.
Sure. The Sahaba for 500. This was the last Sahaba to pass away. Akhtar family?
Malik. What do you muted?
Sorry, can you repeat what you said?
Sorry, Anas ibn Malik.
That is correct. So you guys are almost out of the negatives and now you have control of the board.
Ramadan for 100, please.
Ramadan for 100. The number of days in the month of Ramadan. Champions?
You forgot to
What is 29 days? 29 or 30 days.
Okay. Yep, that is correct. And you have control of the board.
You know that. For which one?
Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam 300.
Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam for 300.
Tell me what.
This was the answer that the Prophet ﷺ gave to the leaders of Quraysh when they told him that they would make him a king if he stopped preaching his message.
I did.
Akhtar family.
Right, moon by my right and sun on my left hand.
What is if you put the the moon in your right hand and the sun in your left hand?
Even then, I will keep on.
That is incorrect. It was close. The champions?
What did they say?
So we had the same answer. So
Oh, never mind.
Their answer was slightly incorrect.
so if you put the moon, sun on my right hand and moon on my left hand, I will not leave this message.
Yes, that is correct. So you guys switched left and right, Akhtar family. Very close though. So that is 300, right?
You guys are welcome.
400 and champions, you now are in the positive and have control of the board. 1 second. Okay.
Control.
Yeah.
Let's go Ramadan 300.
Can we do Ramadan 300?
Yep. This is more fragrant to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala than musk. Bunnies. Oh, you guys were muted. Can you repeat? Sorry.
The smell that comes from the fasting person's mouth.
Sure. Can you put that in a question form so you guys can get full points?
What is the smell?
Odor.
The odor that
Of
comes
fasting.
of a fasting person, something. I don't exactly remember the
Yeah,
state.
that's correct. The odor of a fasting person's breath.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
So you guys are at now -100, and you have control of the board.
So, Tom. So do we have the board?
Yeah, you have control of the board.
What do you want to go with? You go with Ramadan for 200, please.
Ramadan for 200. Laylatul Qadr happens during which nights of Ramadan? Champions.
What is the last 10 odd numbers? Like the last 10 odd numbers? Yeah, odd night.
Yes. So what are the last 10 odd nights of Ramadan? And that was 200. So you guys. Where are they? Oh, champions. Sorry. And you have control of the board.
What do we do?
Oh, you just caught up to the Hussein family. So you guys are both in the lead right now.
Unseen 200.
Unseen for 200. This is the number of wings that Angel Jibril alayhi salam has. Bunnies.
1 million?
No, that is incorrect. Hussein family?
What is 600?
600 is correct. Okay, so
How much was that?
500. And you guys just took the lead with that. And you have control of the board.
Let's do the unseen for 300.
The unseen for 300. These are the names of the angels of heaven and hell. Champions?
What is Malik and Ridwan?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Saturday school is teaching something.
So you guys took the lead from the Hussein family and are now at 600 and have control of the board.
Salat 200.
Salat 300.
Salat 300.
Salat for 300. Sorry, sometimes it takes a second to load. These are the two sunnah prayer attached to a fard prayer that the Prophet ﷺ never missed. Akhtar family.
What is the Fajr prayer and Sunnah and the Maghrib prayer Sunnah?
That is correct. So you guys are now at -100, almost out of the negatives, and you have control of the board.
Okay. Ramadan for 400, please.
Ramadan for 400. This is the literal meaning of Taraweeh. Bunnies. Sorry, 1 second. Yes.
Resting.
Put in a question.
What is resting?
Yes, that is correct. So you guys are at 100. You're out of the negative. Congratulations, guys. And you have control of the board.
We'll go Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam 100, please.
Yep. This was the name of the Prophet Sallallahu mother, the Hussein family.
Who is Amina?
That is correct. And that puts you at 600, and you're tied with champions right now and have control of the board.
What can I do?
Go ahead.
Quickly.
Salat for 500.
Say loudly. Salat for 500.
Alrighty. This is what is unique about Salatul Kusuf, the eclipse prayer. Put the timer on. Alrighty. What is an extra ruku' and sujood in every rak'ah? And you still have control of the board for the Hussein family.
Let's do the unseen for 100.
Sure. Besides humans, these creatures are the only ones that have free will. Champion.
What is jinn?
That is correct. So you guys have just taken a slight lead over the Hussein family and have control over the board.
Control.
Okay.
Or this one. Salat 200.
All right. This is what a person can do instead of wudu if there is no water or he or she cannot use water for medical reasons. Hussein family. Remember, you have to do it as soon as I finish reading the prompt.
What is tayammum?
That is correct. You guys keep taking the lead from each other, and now you have control of the board.
Go ahead.
The unseen.
Say it loudly.
The unseen for 400.
The unseen for 400. This angel is not mentioned by name in any hadith and is the head of the angel of death. The champions?
What is who is Malakul Maut?
Literally means angel of death. Do you know the head angel? The head angel, he has a specific name. Malakul Maut just means angel of death.
Israel.
Yes, that is correct, yes. 400 champions.
Yeah.
And you have control of the board.
Okay. Unseen 500.
This is the amount of times that the Prophet ﷺ saw Angel Jibreel alayhi salam in his original form. Akhtar family?
What is 2 times?
That is correct. That was 500. Oh, you guys are positive. Yay. And you have control of the board. Oh, be ready to answer that. Oh, sorry. Okay. Akhtar family is at 400 and you have control of the board.
Salah for 100, please.
This is the position in prayer that a servant is closest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Akhtar family.
What is
Yes, that is correct. What is sujood? Alrighty, and you still have control of the board.
Quran for 200, please.
Quran for 200. This prophet is the most mentioned prophet by name in the Quran. Akhtar family.
Who is Prophet Musa?
That is correct. So 700 and you have control of the board.
Quran for 300, please.
Quran for 300. This surah does not start with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Champions.
What is?
I say the whole. Sorry. Yes.
What is Surah Tawbah?
Yes, that is correct.
They did same thing.
Champions, right? Okay, and you have control of the board.
Prophet ﷺ for 200.
Fill in the blanks. After prophethood, the Prophet ﷺ spent blank years in Mecca and blank years in Medina. Akhtar family.
What is 13 and what is 10?
That is correct. And that was 200. So you guys are at 900 and you have control of the board.
Okay. Prophet Muhammad for 400, please.
Most scholars believe that Isra and Mi'raj occurred on this date, so just the day and month. Akhtar family.
What is 27th of Rajab?
That is correct. That was 400. Yeah. Okay, and you have control of the board. Wow, almost caught up to the champions who are in the lead, and you have control of the board.
Salah for 400, please.
A lot for 400. These are the prayers mentioned by name in the Quran. Bunnies.
Fajr and Isha.
That is correct. That was 400. Okay, and you have control of the board.
We'll go with Salah is done, right? Ramadan 500.
This is a minimum number of people that must see the new moon for the start of the month. Bunnies.
1.
Put in a question.
What is the minimum number of people?
Number 1. What is number 1?
What is number 1?
Yeah, that's correct. Wow. You just took the lead over the Hussein family. So right now for our audience, the champions are in the lead, followed by the Akhtar family, Bunnies, and Hussein family. But this is one of the closest games I've seen. So we'll see. It's literally anyone's game. You still have control of the board, Bunnies.
Quran 400, please.
Quran for 400. These 4 masajid are mentioned or referenced in the Quran. Akhtar family.
What is Masjid al-Nabawi? What is Masjid al-Aqsa? What is Masjid al-Haram? What is Masjid al-Qiblatain?
That is incorrect. That was 400, right? Hussein family?
What are Masjid Nabawi? What's Masjid Masjid al-Aqsa, Masjid al-Haram, and Masjid Dirar?
That is incorrect. You had most of them correct. Masjid al-Nabawi is actually not mentioned or referenced in the Quran. It's Masjid al-Quba, the first masjid the Prophet ﷺ established. Okay, but you guys are all still positive, so it could be anyone's game. Bunnies, you still have control of the board for the last two questions. Oh, wait.
500.
500. These are the three signs that Salman al-Farisi looked for to see if the Prophet ﷺ was the true prophet he was looking for. Akhtar family.
He saw the back at the back the Nubuwwat Muhar, and he saw that the Prophet will not take hadiyah. He will take the hadiyah and he will not eat from the sadaqah.
Yes, that is correct. So what is the seal of the prophethood, which was on his back? His non-acceptance of charity and his acceptance of gifts. That was 500. So 1400. And the last question before we go to Final Jeopardy is Quran for 500. Fill in the blanks. There were blank surahs revealed in Mecca and blank surahs revealed in Medina. Champions?
What is?
Sorry, just ignore that.
Okay. We're gonna go down.
I think it's
Time. Anyone else?
Oh God, we just got down.
Akhtar family, do you want to give it a try? Because you put in beep or no? Because you, okay, I'm taking that as a no. The answer is, what are 86 and 28? The good thing is, though, everybody has points, so everyone has a chance to play Final Jeopardy. Let me just edit the chat settings. Okay, so for Final Jeopardy, the way that it's going to work is all of you will put in the chat how many points you want this question to be worth. Then I will read the prompt and you'll have 30 seconds to put your response in the chat. And I've edited the chat so you can only message me directly so no other team sees your amount of points or what your answers are. So if you guys want to put your points in, are you writing down? And I'm just waiting for, what am I waiting for? Champions? No, I have champions, bunnies, Hussein, Akhtar family. Okay, you got everyone? Oh, yeah, okay. Here's a prompt. Name 5 of the 9 miracles attributed to Prophet Isa alayhi salam according to the Quran. You wouldn't write beep, you'd write the answers. Write the answer and then, yeah. I know it's a lot to write, so I did this for my, no one saw that. Okay. How do you redo the timer? Backspace? Yes. Okay. It was 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check my And then champions, I'm waiting for one more response. I think everybody got this. Yeah, everyone got this. And then, sorry, okay, yeah. Everybody got the answer to this question. So good job to everybody. But these were all the 9 miracles, right? His miraculous birth, being able to talk as a newborn, curing the blind, curing the leper, bringing people back to life, a bird being brought to life from clay, knowing what people possessed and what was within their home, bringing a feast from heaven, and being ascended into heaven. So how many points? So Fatima's putting in the total number of points that everyone is at. And our top 2 teams are the champions and Akhtar family. So you two will be moving on to our semifinals next weekend on Saturday, inshallah. Bunnies and Hussein family, this was an extremely close game. This was the closest game we had. Thank you so much for participating. And see you guys next week, the Akhtars and champions. So I guess there is something to the name champions. Gave you guys good luck. All right, see you guys next time, inshallah. All right, thanks everybody.
Assalamualaikum.
Thank you. Assalamualaikum.